Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if the stream kicked in. We're here, baby. How y'all doing today? Hey, what's good? I'm doing good. How are y'all doing today? What have y'all been up to today? I honestly slept in pretty late, so I haven't been doing too much at all. Awesome, Sajuku. I'm praying I don't lose my sanity reading these articles. All I did is I compiled like a few of them that I just saw based on the titles. I haven't read anything on them, so I'm nervous. It's so late, Skippy. My goodness. Says Zion, I am doing good today. I was when I woke up, I finished off watching the new Diamond Dust Rebellion Bleach movie. So it was cool. I like seeing the Old Man Zangetsu stuff. I'm glad your internet's working too. What's up? What's up, Malik? Yeah, CBR articles do tend to be incorrect and terrible. You're damn right about that. I have a pretty varied list of all of them. Yeah, Diamond Dust. It was an okay movie. It wasn't overly compelling like Memories of Nobody was. But it was still interesting though. It's kind of interesting it focused on a captain. I also like the Old Man Zangetsu scene with Ichigo talking to Old Man Zangetsu, because scenes like that I always go crazy for. Let me see what CBR even stands for. Well, I'm having a tough time finding the acronym, but CBR just kind of does like articles and stuff on like anime, comics, kind of everything, but usually entirely incorrect. And so they'll have like ridiculous list of like power scales and ridiculous list of like, as an example of one of the titles, it's like why Ichigo Kurosaki is such a jerk. Just very like basic titles, and a lot of the time it seems to be written by people who don't actually watch the anime or read the manga. So it makes the list really, really, really stupid, to be honest, which is why it's always fun to read them. Often there's a lot of like grammatical errors too, so it's like I don't even know who's fact checking these or if they're doing this to be intentionally trolling. Oh my gosh, yeah, their Dragon Ball takes are the worst. Super clickbaity. Yeah, it does make sense they do it to gain attention, because yeah. Yeah, their selling point is the BS they say, but I'm always so perplexed why they don't like often proofread anything. Like is part of the misspellings and everything like that the scuff it's intentionally scuffed? That's interesting. What's up, government? Give it like another minute or so and then we'll get started. Yeah, you would hope no one could be that dumb. I sure as heck hope so. Oh, I'm excited for these articles. They're interesting. What's up, Morgan? Hello, hello. What's up, King David? Yeah, I feel like I watched a video recently on why people had so much like disdain towards Bleach publicly. Really weird though. I know that Super Eye Patch Wolf kind of incited a lot of people against Bleach, but then he made like an apology video. Yeah, Javon, I'm sure people just just like, listen, just read a synopsis on this story and you make your list. Yeah, Watch Mojo is when I was younger I saw a few other videos. They're such unreliable sources of information. It's like, oh my god, why? Yeah, that's ugh. Alright guys, I think we should get started in this first one. Oh, what's up, Justy Hero? Hey, it was his birthday 2 days ago. Everybody wish my boy happy birthday and congrats on 1,000. I know, right, Christian? Glad to see you here, my brother. Yeah, I definitely used the same arguments from a long time ago. Yeah, let's cover these articles. Change this a little bit. Okay, when I saw this article, because it's actually published 7 days ago, I was perplexed. Especially, I never know how to pronounce this word, Sunderer. Perhaps I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. I'm not too sure, but I don't think Ichigo is a punkish Sunderer at all. I even like read up on the definition once more, and I don't think that's very applicable. And so for like the definition of Sunderer, it says like it's someone who's like typically like, okay, we can just look it up, to be honest. Let's go. A Sunderer is a character most often female in an anime who switches from being tough and cold towards a love interest into being soft and sweet. Listen, I don't really see that personally, but all right, let's Safe search is not on, so we gotta be careful looking up things like that. I'm excited too. Sundere? Is it Sundere? I'm sorry, my pronunciation on such phonetically is terrible. Alas. Kubo's hit series Bleach stars the venerated shonen hero Ichigo Kurosaki, a punkish high school student turned hero. I guess turned hero, that's interesting verbiage. Complete with his own Soul Reaper powers and a black Zanpakuto named Zangetsu. He's different from his peers like Naruto and Monkey D. Luffy. Huh. Okay. Ichigo? Okay, most shonen heroes often follow the same mold, like Dragon Ball. Such heroes are the himbo type, lovable, strong-willed who aren't bright. Yeah, our boy Ichigo, he's smart. We all know that. Okay. This Sunderer attitude, almost like Jotaro Kujo. Okay, Ichigo is a total jerk, but there are reasons for this. CBR, more like CBT. Yeah. The U is pronounced like Uber. Okay. Ichigo presents himself as punkish. We already read that. Acting a bit like Yusuke. I've heard actually he's a lot similar to Yusuke. I've considered reading Yu Yu Hakusho, but I have not. So apparently his bad attitude all traces back to his beloved mother. Okay, I don't think his loss necessarily translates to him being a jerk. Ichigo's actually super nice. Oh, yeah, Ichigo was always super cheerful and happy as a young boy and very close to his mother. And then his mom died and he got sad. I don't think that turned him into a jerk, though. Yeah, they really are a total meme Mugetsu. Ugh. After Grand Fisher killed his mom on a rainy afternoon, something broke inside Ichigo and he became withdrawn, a bitter child who rejected everyone around him. Listen, some of these things regarding like her death, yeah, Ichigo was sad and he had to deal with a lot of grief. But I don't necessarily see how he's like a jerk. Yeah, he's like a punk for sure, but not like in a bad way. Ichigo is even distant with his remaining family and he had few friends. Ichigo was really popular at school. Instead, he worked hard to project a tough, cool guy air to hide his grief and his insecurity, something that persisted well into Bleach. His bad attitude is clearly a coping mechanism for long-term grief, and not even his friends can get him out of it. I love how when it says like not even his good friends like Orihime, Rukia, Chad, and Uryu couldn't snap him out of it. Not at first, at least. Rukia since the beginning has kind of like snapped him out of it. It's interesting. I recommend Yu Yu Hakusho. It's so good and it easily has the best tournament arc in shonen history. Okay, I'll have to give it a shot. I'm kind of up in the air for my next like blind review series, whether to do something like Yu Yu Hakusho. And I've also considered Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because I started watching it and then I never got into it. And so I just could never commit. A boy who tries to protect everyone is a jerk. Clearly, yeah. He's not like a great student, but he's not like a jerk and mean to people around him. Yeah, literally, he's distant from his family because people are going through like puberty and whatnot, like typical stuff from teenagers. The drive to protect is a cope. Yeah, Zaref, I did watch Hunter. I loved Hunter. The topic of his deceased mother is a sore one for Ichigo even many years later in Bleach, such as when Rukia made an offhand remark about the dead and when villains such as Aizen and Yuhabag mentioned Masaki. Okay. Ichigo is consumed with grief and regret, and it brings out the worst in him. Brings out the worst in him. I'm not sure if they're necessarily watching or reading the same story as us. As Bleach progressed, Ichigo managed to leave the past behind and embrace the future with friends to protect. That's how he overcame his grief. He shed his grouchy, delinquent ways very gradually, and by the story's end, he was a cheerful, carefree family man with his young son. Okay, Ichigo is the type to take pleasure in kicking strangers around with little provocation. This part actually makes me think they didn't watch the first episode, because the reason he like kicked around those other like people around his age is because they knocked over the flowers of a deceased child. Like, what? That's what a cope, right? You should watch Hellsing. I've heard a lot of things about Hellsing. Only watched the first episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho and really liked it. The start's pretty good. Okay. Oh, it's like the original Hunter x Hunter. Oh, gotcha. The character designs look really cool. Yeah, Morving, basically he grew up. But it just makes me think that these people just don't read it. They just don't read the story. They don't watch it. Like, Ichigo is never mean to random people for no apparent reason. There's always like a very clear reason why Ichigo's doing what he's doing. He is at his strongest not when he's beating up punks or fighting his way through grief, but when he's fighting for a friend. Okay, I guess that might be the closest thing to an accurate statement we see thus far. Yeah, when he fights to protect people, he's stronger. No matter his bad attitude or nasty temper. Ichigo never lost his deep-seated desire to protect the people dear to him and fight to defend peace. His parents had a great example in proving that love always triumphs over anger and fear. His attitude was okay, they're going to use cope like 16 times this article. His attitude was a coping mechanism that obscured but never suffocated his true shonen heart. Wow, what beautiful words, right? Once Ichigo processed that grief and found new things to fight for, all that remained was his pure desire to do good and ensure others could smile happily as he once did. Wow. Okay, so we're starting off on a heater with our protagonist of our story being clearly an asshole and just wants to fight people for no reason and has no, just it's all a cope, all because he's upset and dealing with grief, so he's clearly a jerk and doesn't admit how he feels about anything, which is it's a little missided, Yeah, Mugetsu. Ichigo is cocky but not a jerk. Yeah, not a jerk by a long shot. He's super sympathetic to all those around him. Ugh. Okay. Outside of this one, that clearly they didn't read much of Bleach, or heck, probably any of it. Maybe just googled like a quick synopsis. Here's the top 10 coolest Bleach characters ranked. And this one, I'm really excited for. Although, this is such a subjective list, but we'll have fun with it. Some anime characters just ooze coolness, and these Bleach characters are the coolest of them all. Okay, I like it. This article is actually written really recently as well. I think it's by the same author as the last one. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't give me a lot of hope for this one, but Bleach does have the best designed characters in anime and manga, in my opinion. So let's see who the coolest characters are. I wonder how they're ranking cool, though. Just by aesthetics or their whole demeanor. Let's see. It just says they're really cool. Oh, they actually addressing it. The concept of cool is subjective and can be tough to nail down. But an anime character knows a cool character when they see one. I guess it's based. They're usually confident, witty dialogue, unusual powers, a stylish outfit, or even a unique gimmick that fans love. Okay. Okay, starting off hot with Shuhei Hisagi. Okay, I think it's hard for him not to be in the top 10. He has a 6'9" tattooed on his face. He has the choker on his neck. Really cool Zanpakuto, cool hair. He's okay. That's a respectable top 10 place. But 10 out of 10? Well, I guess we'll have to see. Bleach does ooze drip. Top 10 coolest Bleach characters. Number 1, Captain Eva. Gin is like an undercover Ichigo. He sacrificed everything and dedicated his life to protect Rangiku in the world by killing Aizen. Yeah, I wish there was a further backstory on Gin. I know we do see a little bit of it, but yeah, Gin was an awesome character. Shuhei is just emo Ichigo, yeah. It says he's only a mediocre Soul Reaper. That's kind of foolish. He's a lieutenant, but at least he makes it look cool in the process. He has a general cool guy aura about him, from his sleeveless Soul Reaper uniform to his pointy dark hair to his facial markings. All right, you know what a tattoo is. Shuei's confident, stern, and self-assured, all of which are cool qualities for a character like him. He also has a grim but smart philosophy. Okay, he does have a cool philosophy. But a mediocre Soul Reaper? I think Asagi's pretty strong. Like, I think he's... Maybe... I don't know. I feel like in the grand scheme of things, you know, lieutenants are pretty dang high ranked. Mugetsu, I have heard in Can't Figure Your Own World, there's a ton of stuff with Shuhei, so I'm excited to see that. But yeah, I guess this guy didn't read that either. Mediocre, he's one of the strongest lieutenants, literally. Have you read Bleach Can't Figure Your Own World? I'm gonna read that after I finish the movies. Oh, thank you, Grey Monger Arc. That neck choker is a bomb that he throws. Thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, that's a pretty joint use on this choker. That's pretty sick. What's up, Necromancer Gaming? Can't Figure Your Own World will change everyone's view. So I've purchased the very first of the Can't Figure Your Own Worlds, but I won't have all other 2 volumes, but I Amazon it, so hopefully they'll be here soon. Definitely one of the stronger lieutenants? Yeah, definitely. Okay. 9 out of 10, Uryu Ashida. Okay, Uryu is Ichigo's Quincy friend and rival. Out of the coolest characters, listen, I'm not an Uryu hater, but top 10, that's a very high ranking for Uryu. I don't know, for me, he's a cool character, but I don't think he's a... Ichigo's good friend Uryu is a Quincy, a spiritual archer who can vaporize hollows with a bow and arrow. Uryu has his charming Sunderer side. He loves that, where both Ichigo and Orihime are concerned, but overall he's more cool than cheesy. When he gets serious, he gets really serious. He wowed Bleach fans with his smooth charisma and his cool calculated ways in battle. He even plays up his abilities with cocky dialogue. He can always back it up. And he wears a stylish Quincy outfit and dresses well outside of battle as well. He does dress well. I love Uryu. I think he's a fantastic character. But based on this cool list, listen, cool is so subjective, but there's just so many cool characters within Bleach that it's hard. I watched the 2 best movies first, Fade to Black and Diamond Dust Rebellion are kind of mid. Okay. Were you definitely one of your favorite characters? Top 20 at least, but not top 10. Yeah, I can see that. If it's based off his fight versus Mayuri, I'd say he's pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually true. In retrospect, him defeating Mayuri, a captain at that point in the story, yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, I really do hope there's more animated scenes in the 1000-Year Blood War for him. That'd be amazing. The thirst for 4 eyes. Stark should be in top 5. Oh my god, even see Stark's number 8. Okay, that's silly. That's over time he's consistently remained my either 1 or 2 favorite Espada, but number 8, Coyote Stark is one chill warrior. Okay, the number 1 Espada, Coyote Stark, is an odd one. This brown-haired fellow is lazy and vastly prefers napping to fighting, but if ordered to do so, he will fight Aizen's enemies and show off his true capabilities as the top Arankar. I kind of feel like with his lazy demeanor and prefers napping to fighting, but will still like piece whoever up on command on sight, I kind of feel like that makes him a little bit higher than number 8. But that's respectable. I'm glad he's there. That's reasonable. Top 10, still a respectable on the list. When it comes to coolest, he might be top 10. When it comes to characters in general, like top 6. Yeah. Ben Okiwara and Grimjow. Stark is favorite Espada. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a respectable number 1. Yeah, he does use a gun. He's like a space cowboy. Oh, your friend to Uryu. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, this would be a tier list. Would work better than a ranking one. Yeah, Stark 5, top 5. Really cool character, but he's more a mood than cool. That's based. She can at least make number 4 coolest. What about Sedona Choka at 3? Okay, number 8. Aizen. Okay, the reason for Aizen being number 7, apparently, Aizen planned everything in advance. That's just Aizen's title. You know, for a cool character title, if I was writing this article, I'd be like Soseki Aizen the Traitor, because that was one of the coolest lines I've seen, like in titles within a manga. And I am such a big Aizen fanboy that it feels genuinely disrespectful. He's only number 7 out of 10. That's a little heinous. That's a little heinous. He's Aizen is goated. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, if they don't put Don Kanoji on top 3, we wage war. Absolutely. Aizen ranks among the strongest, smartest, and coolest anime villains to ever exist, and it's easy to see why. That's pretty cool, and Aizen can back it up with iconic scenes such as outing himself as a villain while slicking back his hair to change his look. It's so dope he had hair gel on him during all this time, truthfully, because that was a really cool scene. I bet Aizen planned to be number 7 here. Exactly. If Aizen is number 7, that is entirely due to his choice. Aizen's number 0. It's 9-0. Yep. Who could be above Aizen? If Aizen number 7, I don't think Iba being in number 1 is possible. Aizen number 7. Yeah. Aizen and Kenpachi have too much Black Air Force energy. They had to at least be top 3. Yeah, Soul Chain. I'm gonna be covering the Diamond Dust Rebellion. Either Friday or Saturday the video will be out. I finished it this morning. Welcome to My Soul Society is gonna be insane. My gosh. Yeah, Aizen killing Ichigo's theme song in the anime. I saw that clip went viral recently on Twitter from a lot of people. Like, I know who like probably haven't seen it. It had like a couple 100,000 likes, which was crazy. But yeah, that was like one of the coolest scenes. I remember watching that in bed, like right there late at night. I was like watching, and then I just couldn't stop watching, because obviously with the Aizen reveal, it was insane. And seeing that moment, that was so crazy. That was Aizen's sick. Ulquiorra Schiffer is cold and brutal. Okay, Ulquiorra being top 10, 6 out of 10 is reasonable, but I just feel like Aizen should not be 7. I do love Ulquiorra clearly though. He probably won. 7 looks like 1. Oh, true. Yeah, I'm just under his Kyoka Suigetsu. That's why I think that it's 7 out of 10. But in reality, everything's, yeah, it's all planned. Ulquiorra is cold and brutal as the 4th Espada. He has no time for games. That's based. Vicious but calm villain, has a stern, menacing aura that exudes evil coolness, and he gets even cooler and scarier when he releases his Zanpakuto. He takes on bat-like features and becomes unbelievably powerful. Okay, Ulquiorra can intimidate any character with his chilling speeches on despair and emptiness, and his words speak even louder when Ulquiorra defeats Ichigo in battle. Okay, that's reasonable. Ulquiorra definitely deserves to be high ranked, but not above Aizen, I think. Yep. Oh, Sujuku, yeah. Orihime eating a loaf of bread that was going wild on Twitter. I did see that. Yeah, I think the caption was like, "Why is she eating this loaf of bread so casually?" And that was funny. Aizen was a total badass. Yeah, him coming around in 1,000-Year Blood War was probably my favorite part of 1,000-Year Blood War. It was fantastic. Yeah, Ulquiorra gonna intimidate Aizen. The bread girl is so based. Okay, so all the Espada seem to be already ranked on here. I'm not trying to see number 4. Grimmjow is Ichigo's best enemy. He's up there, but best enemy. I'm not fully on board, but I can respect it. The 6th Espada, Grimmjow Jaggerjack, is a fan favorite. He's a wild and passionate fighter who just wants to test himself against the very best to prove he's the top dog. If this guy's like a fan of Grimmjow, why would he use like the term like top dog and not king of the jungle? Let's see. Based on his character type, that seems a lot more ideal. He even became a reluctant ally of Ichigo later in the manga. I guess he read some synopsis on him later on as well. Grimmjow is the Renji of the Arrancar saga. Transcendence Aizen is easily top designed by Kubo. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's accurate. Grimmjow has a seriously cool aesthetic, from his neat hairstyle. He does have a neat hairstyle, to his jawbone mask fragment in his lean, mean panther form. Okay, he digs the physique of Grimmjow. I respect it. He's cocky, witty, and always eager for a fight, and best of all, he has a sense of honor to balance it all out. He's no ordinary thug. His sense of balance, though, a sense of honor to balance it all out, I don't know how accurate that is, because whenever he was ahead of his allegiance to the Espada, he kind of wanted to just to fight. You know, he just wanted to scrap. That's not really a sense of honor. That's more so his own ambition, just to prove he's the top dog, as this article says. Yeah, they don't know how to write articles. What's up, Max Powers? Yeah, it's been such a huge growth in subs. I'm so grateful. This is dream come true. I don't know who the top 4 can be. Urahara needs to be there, obviously. Oh, no doubt. I like how well built up Grimmjow versus Ichigo round 3 was built up. They had Ichigo lose terribly. Then they had a fight that Ichigo did better, but probably would have lost. Yeah, no, that fight was amazing. Ulquiorra is the first character that felt like you were fighting a big wall. Yeah, Ulquiorra, yeah, it was terrifying. I remember before starting Bleach, all I saw was the design for Ulquiorra, and based on knowing nothing about Bleach, I thought he was like the final villain of the entire story, and little did I know, but helped inspire me to start watching. Sujuku, you have to go now. Thanks for tuning into the stream, my friend. Have a good rest of your day. Grim just kind of wanted to throw hands. Yes, absolutely, he would have just throw hands. Christian, I did Grimjaw's blue hair. It's one of those 90s Japanese thugs. Yep. Max, my favorite fight. It's kind of tough to rank my favorite fight, but I will tell you my favorite fight within the 1,000-Year Blood War was Urahara's fight, and I can't wait to see that animated. Oh yeah, definitely that within the 1,000-Year Blood War. There's a lot of great fights there. Also, Mayuri's fight was really cool. Mayuri, like, he's had the biggest like comeback of terms of characters for him, because usually once I start off like not really liking a character, it's hard for them to come back in my character rankings, but Mayuri's been goated since. Yeah, Shunzweaver's Lil is gonna go absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, I can't wait. I saw who did a video on that recently. Someone did it might have been a Reddit thread where it was a Reddit thread on Bleach's Reddit. It was like Yamamoto versus Lil, who would win? Oh, I'm completely spacing his. Yeah, Yamamoto versus Yuhabak. That's another amazing fight. I think Yamamoto's Bonkai is my favorite. Spencer, I'm still kind of up in the air on doing reactions to the 1,000-Year Blood War every week. I may do like episode breakdowns and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. I think I'm not sure on reactions and stuff. Definitely on trailers and whatnot. Shunsui vs. Lil is the longest unbroken fight in Bleach at 10 chapters. Yeah, that was a long fight. That fight was great. Oh, Ichibe vs. Yuhabak. Ichibe was so goated. Mayuri's the MVP of the arc. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Tomo. He also did. Yeah, he did a video on that. That's right. Yeah. It was like an hour and 30 minutes or something. I like watching his content. He's super well informed and he's super genuine. I don't know if he has a script for his videos or not, but every time I see him stream, he's always like looking straight at the camera. So he's just super good speaker. He's dope. Kuba said he's excited for Yuhabak and Yamamoto's fight. Oh yeah, if Author says it's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. Thanks, my boy Spencer. Yeah, I'm still up in the air on the episodes, but I could probably do a poll on that one day to see what y'all think. What do you think of Ichigo's inner hollow white and his role in Ichigo's life, and the story is Ichigo's inner demon and the side of himself Ichigo's not proud of? That'd actually be a great video discussion because I have a lot to say on that. But I loved The Blade in Me and The Blade Is Me chapters, some of my favorite in Bleach, just because of the whole character development with both Zangetsus. Not just Ulquiorra power, but it's not easy to reason with someone that has that mentality. Yeah. Yuhabak vs. Ichibe is more like a battle of trash talkers. Yeah, Ichibe, he was so menacing. Based on his looks, I thought he was gonna be some nice monk type guy. Yeah, but it was not. Probably was a script. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. He does feel more human during those moments. Yeah, sometimes when I do cardio and stuff, I'll like listen to some of his videos, and that'd be super interesting. I watched his Urahara versus spacing on the name right now, but I watched his Urahara video recently. I think second place for the longest fight is a 3-way tie between Mayuri and Nemu versus Pernitas, Ichigo versus Ulquiorra, and Kenpachi versus Noritora. Oh, Kenpachi's fight was great. The Blade in Me is a fantastic chapter. GB lost to Yuhabak, but he probably dunks. Yeah, he probably dunks. Yeah, his power is so unique as well. I was kind of hard to grasp at first when I was watching. Okay, back to the list real quick. Number 4. Okay, Kisuke Urahara is the good guy Aizen. That's interesting. That title's actually not bad. Urahara is a Kido master, but that's not the only thing cool about him. Like Stark, Kisuke is an elegant, compelling blend of goofy and deadly serious. 4 out of 10? I think that's pretty respectable. That's based, but makes me think, who's like number 3 through 1? And this is the coolest characters. We've already gone through a ton of cooler characters. Like if I had my list, it'd be, yeah, a lot of these guys would have been top 5 for me. Kisuke does have the swag. Yoruichi is number 3. Yoruichi is so cool and funny. That's nice. Okay. She's cool and funny, making her top 3 out of 10. I love Yoruichi, but number 3 out of 10, questionable. In terms of designs, she's probably up there. But cool is very arbitrary. If you look at people on this list like Grimjaw with his cold demeanor and swagger, then Yoruichi's much more wholesome. Like Kisuke, Yoruichi is an ex-captain who lost almost everything, but that didn't get her down. She is still fighting the good fight as a lovable rogue who's at the top of her game, and Bleach fans love her for it. Speaking of this just made me think, whenever Yoruichi's seen it gets animated, and y'all know what scene I'm talking about. How censored do y'all think that will be? Because if if anything, yeah, that's good. Those I read those manga panels a little too many times. Those. Yeah, I hopefully it's not too censored, but oh my god, yeah, the internet's gonna be kind of up in arms about that. Urahara gets bonus points for piping best girl. Yeah, it's based, super based. Fight Ichigo, fight Ichigo. Please tell me you listen to On the Precipice to see when you work out. That'd be the perfect meme. Yeah, I've listened to it before. I have like a Bleach playlist that I listen to, and then I also pull videos from because all the soundtracks for it are great. Yeah, I hope it's not censored at all, because if so, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset because we'll have to go to other means to find the uncensored version. They did say it would be uncensored. Yeah, we do need a 360 during Yoruichi's fight. I can imagine Kubo was having such a damn blast drawing those panels and doing that fight. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see her in all her glory, quite literally. I agree. 3 out of 10. Now, after thinking about that, after thinking about her fight, I guess she is pretty damn cool after that. What's up, Sun Eater? How censored is everything but the rain gonna be? Oh, that's true. We do see Masagi's chest in full view. That was interesting. Yeah, Kubo did say uncensored, so who knows what it means, but I'm sure it also depends what studio picks it up. Isn't it like Disney and Crunchyroll are like vying for it? My mom thinks Urahara and Yoruichi are in a relationship or something because she helped him escape Soul Society. She's knocked out. Yeah, I think Yoruichi and Urahara are together too. Who, in your opinion, wears the best drip in Bleach? Because Ichigo consistently wears the best clothing and transformations in the story. Ichigo's up there, I think, because he's the protagonist and he always gets new outfit changes. But Mayuri also has consistent outfit changes. Even, I don't know if they're drippy, but they're cool. I swear if the final Getsuga Tencho's not on the list, right? Ichigo's mom is hot. She could be my mommy. Okay. I think we're all in the same boat on that. Masagi is beautiful. I hope they don't censor Yoruichi, because we are going to riot. Rukia's peach is my most awaited This is the most awaited moment. That's funny. Okay, 2 out of 10. Kenpachi Zaraki is the best brute ever. The brutal Captain Kenpachi Zaraki of Squad 11 is more than a simple thug. He also uses, this article person uses the same words continually, like uses the word thug like 15 times. He has some intriguing philosophies and character quirks to make him more compelling, such as his refusal to finish off injured foes. Instead, he lets them live so they can challenge him another day. It's about the thrill of battle, not slaughter. Okay, that's 2 out of 10 is that's reasonable. He should have been definitely top 10 for sure. But 2 out of 10, it might have been where I had Aizen. Maybe Aizen at number 1. But I can respect Kenpachi at 2 out of 10. Kenpachi's great. Number 2 is Bog. Studio Pierrot is producing it. Oh, Disney they're bidding for the streaming rights. Okay. Oh, yeah, Shinzui does have some of the best drip. I love his Iori. Is this the Tokyo Ghoul opening in the background? Yeah, I'm like a quote unquote non-copyright OST YouTube thing. And Tokyo Ghoul's it's kind of like mixed with Lofi. Kenpachi is the GOAT. 1 out of 10, the long awaited. Let's do a little drum roll. Okay, let's see who it is. Byakuya, I just saw someone just typed it in chat before we even saw it. Wow. Number 1, Byakuya Kuchi gets cool and more sympathetic than we expected. Captain Byakuya Kuchi of Squad 6 is the coolest character of them all, though he was a stone-cold villain late in Season 1. He has it all. Coldly handsome looks as a noble-born soul reaper, a beautiful but deadly Bankai, cool confidence in battle, and much more. Byakuya was even cooler when he redeemed himself and swore to defend Rukia rather than use the law against her. 1 out of 10. Okay. Byakuya, he's... I guess our protagonist really isn't that cool because he wasn't on this list at all. No, neither was Mayuri, which is a little bit tragic. But Byakuya is a cool character. But I don't think with the title, I feel like the title is kind of like suggesting that like one of the reasons he's 1 out of 10 is because he's more sympathetic than expected. I don't know if that really plays into the 1 out of 10, but Kenpachi did kill a opponent with just 2 hands. They didn't put Final Getsuga Tension number 1. Yeah, Ichigo's not on the list. It's weird, right? I don't think Ichigo was at the beginning, was he? No, he wasn't. Shuhei was number 10. So Ichigo's not on the list at all. But Ichigo's rival Uryu is, which is that's huh. Yeah, I could literally beat the main cast. No sign of Ichigo. Yeah, I think he's a great character, not number 1 for me either. CBR trash, that's understandable. I think who's ever writing this author, I guess because of his coldly handsome looks, maybe that won him over. Byakuya does look real cool, but yeah, Mirio isn't really that cool in my opinion. For me, he's more of like a comic character. He's like super like, I don't know, I always giggle when he's on screen. Ichigo here, what the F? I agree. Oh yeah, he does, his Bankai probably is the most, like, in terms of like sound memes that I see people on Twitter, they use like sound bites from Bleach. That's one of the ones I see the most. Zinbon Zakura. That's his voice. That's if I ever do like a Bankai impression, I'm always doing Byakuya. So perhaps number 1 is decently fitting. Yeah, it's always my go-to for that. What's the next one? Next article? Okay, when I saw the title of this one, I thought this one was a little silly because I only saw like the thumbnail for it. And this again was published in 2022. So I think CBR was like, okay, Bleach is coming back. Let's make a bunch of Bleach articles. We need to do a Bankai impression. You go Ikaku. Okay. So yeah, oh hell is right regarding this. Why is just joined? What rank did Aizen get? I think Aizen got 7 somehow, but I think we all are under the agreement that Aizen shouldn't have been number 7, Corrupt Angel. I think he should have been number 1. You know, Byakuya's scarf is worth 10 mansions in the Serite. Really? Where'd you find that out, Solchin? That's cool. Javon, my favorite Bankai is probably Yamamoto's. It's so versatile. 10 characters to beat Ichigo? There's 2, maybe 3. Yeah, literally. Number 1, Tonsky. This shouldn't be 10, really. Cone should have been number 1. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think this article is going to be upsetting. They don't even have the numerically ranked. Are these just 10 characters in general? Urahara Kisuke. Okay. And his logic is because Urahara was his mentor and he wouldn't know how to use them. He's the Obi-Wan to Ichigo's Luke. I don't think because someone's a teacher, it means that they can beat them in a fight. If Yuabak is at number 1, I'm going to uninstall. There's live coach be number 1. Or he means number 1, no debate. Okay. Interesting. Because what's the reason from this? Ichigo wields newfound power to save the universe from sinister hollows. Why is he giving like a thesis statement for like the openings of like the opening like arc of Bleach? That's odd. Okay. I'm not a fan of this so far. Oh, Etsu Namaya. Okay, he could have been in the top 10 drippiest. Your coolest character. He was cool. Known as the God of the Sword. Okay, let's all be real. Oetsu got low diff, or Otetsu Namaya got low diffed by the shoot Stoffel. So I don't really know if he could be one that beats Ichigo. If Ichigo beats Yuhabak, you know, there's no shot on that. Yeah, that's disrespectful to put him on the list too. Yeah, Ichigo probably. I mean, Urahara is probably the only one smart enough to figure out some type of win con. Yeah, Kisuke's fair, but I guess Ichigo just bleed blitz. But yeah, I don't think any character can just beat Ichigo. Yeah, Urahara, it's like a mind thing. Yeah, but yeah, Oetsu, no shot. Yeah, let's see. Zaraki Kenpachi, current captain of the 11th Division, as the 2 most skilled swords fighters in the entire series. Okay, I don't really have him beating Ichigo either. I would say he's maybe like he's top 10 strongest for sure. But beating Ichigo, yeah, for beating Ichigo, I really only have Yuhabak and then not potentially Aizen. If Aizen was able to have his Shikai affect Ichigo, but clearly that's never happened. We'll get Opie is actually designed after Hermrick and the funny mustache man, second in command. Huh, I didn't know that. Okay. Unohana as... Okay. How is Unohana on this list too for people who could defeat Ichigo? Her status as a master healer would enable her to recover from her injuries quickly and mount a comeback. As the first person to bear the... Listen, Unohana is great. She's strong as F, but beating Ichigo, that's another thing. It just doesn't... That's not going to happen. Oh my gosh. Okay. But if you're going to put Unohana at list, at least use her real name. Yeah, exactly. Do they remember that Ichigo's literally 2 godly human beings? Headcanon list. Yeah, this is literally headcanon. This is headcanon as fuck. She can heal decapitation. So it's okay, Aizen, here's the only person respectable on this list so far. It's simply too much for Ichigo to take on in a battle. But let's see his logic though for why Aizen can take him on in battle, because I bet their logic's ass. A superior swordsman, Aizen uses a cloaking device that he pairs with his Kido expertise to strike Ichigo when least expected? Why is that a reason for him being able to defeat Ichigo? He's not gonna just like attack Ichigo out of the shadows. If they use the combat pass to control speed energy. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what's up, Jacob? This is silly. Okay, this is why are they using this out of everything they could argue about Aizen's power? Why use his cloaking device? What about Aizen literally being immortal and having like the most insane amount of spirit energy? Yeah, one more reason he's immortal. It's just odd that they use that. Captain General Yamamoto. Here's another one that's kind of arguable. Yamamoto's super strong, but defeating Ichigo by the end of the series, I'm not too sure. I think it depends on like if Yamamoto gets time to set up. But if Yamamoto gets time to set up his Bankai and everything, you know, God only knows how powerful, because he could literally destroy, can destroy planets and stuff. Okay, that's okay. 2 in a row that are reasonable. Let's see what else. Okay, Yhwach, the Quincy King. Okay, this one is understandable. He might be one of the most busted characters within anime and manga. I think we all know this one. Okay, and then Ichibei Hyosobi. Another one that is also respectable. Okay. To be honest, I really his power system still kind of confuses me. The power over black, you know, not darkness but black, which is really cool. But when I was reading it, as into the fight as I was and how much I love the fight, I was a little bit confused on how powerful everything could be. So the last 4 were actually kind of based, but everything from here on up, horrendous. Also, I don't know why they didn't rank them like correctly, and why did they use Toshiro and Yoruichi in the thumbnail? That's odd. Both Aizen and Urahara would easily outsmart Ichigo. Yeah, that's very true. Ichigo does have so much spirit energy. But I think with Aizen, the win comp for him would be his immortality. Yeah, exactly. And then also, Aizen in the war only has like 3 of his barriers off, so imagine if he had all of them. What's up, Bayame? Okay, that's reasonable. Do y'all have Yamamoto beating Ichigo? Let me know. I'm curious. Wait, actually, let me see if I can do a poll of sorts. Let's do a poll. Does Yama beat Ichigo? Let's ask. All right. Poll should be here. Let's see. No, he can't. Yama will get wrecked. Eyes and seals don't affect his power at all. Oh gosh. He can't stop a Grand Ray Getsuga. It only affects the range of his attacks. Oh, Yama, thanks for the clarification. I think Ichigo beats Yamamoto due to fighting a stronger Yhwach. Yeah. Okay, I think we're all in consensus. Yeah, Yamamoto does not beat him. But definitely top 10. I know the top 3 hierarchy is Yhwach, Aizen, Ichigo. I agree with that. Yeah, that makes sense. I might change out Aizen and Ichigo with Ichigo being number 2, but Aizen might be number 2. But was fighting toe to toe with the with Soul King Yhwach. Ichigo pushes through Zonka no Tachi with Getsugo Tensho. Okay, how about this? Do y'all have Ichibei beating Yamamoto? No, that's cap. Yama will wipe the floor with Yamamoto. Ichigo, yeah. Okay. Alright, general consensus. Next one. I just rank Aizen slightly above Ichigo because he has a little bit more potential. Yeah. Yama's power is hot as the sun's core, but Ichigo's stronger than Yhwach without the Almighty. Yeah. The Almighty's so busted. Ichibe slaps Yama too. The disrespect on Yama. Ichibe is really strong though. Yeah, that's reasonable. What if Yama has both arms? I'm not sure if that changes it too much. Perhaps if he uses 2 arms so he could win. Bleach, the main character, is ranked by likability. Here's another interesting one. By likability? That's okay, this seems Based on likability, who? Okay, let's speculate a little bit. Ichigo, obviously. I have to have Rukia in there. God forbid we don't have Rukia in there. I'm gonna be upset. Likability as well. Aizen's likable. Stark's likable. Ulquiorra's likable. Hopefully they do stuff by the end of the series too. Like I hope this is like by like 1,000-year blood war type stuff. Ichigo would kill Aizen a couple times and come back stronger. It's made a point that Ichibe is stronger than Yama even in his prime. People forget that Yu Habak was scared of Ichigo's true Bankai, that's why he broke it. Yeah. I wish he never broke it though. I would have loved to see it. I'm still so hurt. Anita draws. What are my thoughts about the Bleach Brave Souls game original designs? Our last stream we actually went through them and they looked fantastic. Yeah, we looked at them at the end of the last stream. Rukia number 1, Zaraki. Also, if you remember, Urahara sealed Aizen's spiritual pressure on his wrist, so one arm might actually be half as strong. Huh. Does Rangiku's chest count as his own character? Absolutely. I'm sure it has its own gravitational pull. So yeah, sure as hell better count. Yeah, I just watched with the Diamond Dust Rebellion. Rangiku was in there a lot, so I saw plenty of that. Okay, let's see. The top 10 most likable characters. There's your boy, Aizen. I think they're forgetting. I don't know why they added a 0 here. From the beginning, Aizen exhibits an oily smugness, prevented from being rubbed out by his ridiculous strength and unbearable Ryetsu. In fact, one might argue that the pleasures of watching Aizen be defeated by Ichigo is entirely dependent on how silly he looks while he tries to rationalize the difference in power between the two of them. I don't know if he necessarily looks silly. You know, I don't know if he looks silly. I watched that scene actually yesterday. I don't think he looks silly. It was more so his quote, especially when he's being defeated, is so intense. He's like, victors speak of how the world should be, not how the world is. And that was super cool. I love Aizen. Also his quote in 1,000-Year Blood War, where he's like, my only goal is to eviscerate all those who seek to control me. As well, badass as fuck. Why is he number 10? Have I seen movie 3? No, I have not seen that yet. That'll be the next video after this one this weekend. Rangiku's chest has the Renegon universal pool based. Oily. Yeah, that is weird. Admiration is the first thing from understanding. True, yeah. This how his calm demeanor is broken. Do they mean likable in terms of a person or as characters? I don't think they really specify. Only one of them is likable to be included in the list given below. Based on how great of a person they are? That's really, I don't even know what that means. Like, you mean based on how good of a person they are? Let's just compare like, I guess likable in general as like an audience, right? Spencer, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining. Kaso Watashi no Soul Society. I'm gonna love movie 3. I hear movie 3 is great. Fade to Black. Aizen has one of the best one-liners. Yeah, it's interesting. Byakuya at number 9. Byakuya becomes borderline tolerable after his humiliating loss to Ichigo. Humiliating, but until that point, he's very essence of privileged arrogance. Okay. He believes in his version of justice to the point of actually battling others to see it come to fruition, regardless of the fact that he genuinely cares for Rukia. What doesn't make any sense is why would they have him number 9 on the list and then kind of shit on him in the description? Like, he doesn't say anything like likable about him whatsoever. Yeah, Ayame, his speeches are crazy. And Aizen should be in the 3000s. Has some great visuals, but the plot is nonsensical. Gotcha. I feel like the very first movie is gonna be hard to beat in terms of like emotional feel. Mugetsu for me. Okay, another likable character is Uryu. Uryu's the stereotypical sullen nerd, the kid who usually keeps to himself but secretly bears the weight of his own past. He can be a little annoying. Huh. During the 1,000-Year Blood War, he allies himself with the Vonderreich, but soon reverts to his loyalties. Uryu just needs to chill once in a while and everything will be fine. Okay, this guy's actually bugging because all of these descriptions are not giving any case for these characters being likable. And if anything, this is like a case for like these characters being kind of annoying. Like, what? Memories of Nobody's definitely a favorite. Yeah, that seems to be a consensus amongst people that I've talked to about the movies. Because the plot is so good in Senna. My god. Senna waifu. Yaku's my top 5 because of how loyal he is. That's true. Part 2 because Ichigo is amazing. Renji Abarai. Okay. Renji's a prototypical worst enemy turned best friend of the protagonist. He might be boastful in the beginning, but he builds up the audacity to take on Byakuya in battle. The role of his role fluctuates, but it comes back full circle in his final battle. Okay, at least he's not dumping on Renji for his reason for him being likable. Bugatti, you've watched it roughly 80 times? My god. That's a true fan. Diamond Dust Rebellions, faded back to pure action with the worst plot of all 4. Hellverse is alright. Yeah, Hellverse was pretty cool. I liked Hellverse, the visuals, but I wasn't compelled by like the villains particularly. Yeah, I'd share a beer with Renji too. He'd be fun to go out with. I bet Renji's getting dumb lit at parties. Ichigo vs. Ulquiorra is such a good fight. Agreed. Kisuke Urahara. Yeah, he should have been top 5 for most likable. One of those powerful characters in Bleach. Ulquiorra's okay. I just don't know why the descriptions have nothing to do with actually like the character being likable. They don't even know what they're writing about. Or how I might prefer to respond to everything without a shed of gravity, but he quickly makes it apparent that he has his own stakes in the game. The main reason to adore him, though, is the fact that his brilliance makes arrogant Aizen look like an idiot. Huh. Hellverse had good visuals, but the story isn't good. Yeah. Most of the lieutenants would be good party guests, half of whom are drunks. That reminds me of the scene within We Do Not Always Love You, in the light novel where they all have drinks together and everybody's getting drunk. Orihime is number 5 out of 10. Orihime takes center stage. I guarantee this is not going to explain why she's likable. When a couple of fractiones bully her for no reason, Grimzhou chivalrously? He doesn't chivalrously vaporize Manoli in gratitude. Okay, reading this is actually going to give me a headache. We should just look at the numbers and piece together whatever the hell they're saying. That's terrible. Okay, this list is actually Joel. There's no way. Why is chat number 4? Why? What is this list? Sato is a generally forgettable character. Then why is he number 4 on this list? All we hear from Kurosaki could agreed. I want to share a beer with Definite Lieutenant from the Hell chapter, even though he can't actually speak. Oh, he probably does. What is the reasoning for Kisuke? Basically because he flexes on Aizen? Literally. And that seems to be it. And the fact that apparently Ulquiorra was super fearful of his Benihime. I think Hellverse story, while simply actually works in his benefit. Yeah, the villain in it was decently cool. Like the reveal, I didn't expect that. I'm gonna re-upload that Hellverse video sometime soon because it got taken down, as y'all know, because of some dumb copyright thing. CBR doesn't ever put Bleach in good light. Like most people who write Bleach on Bleach articles, they probably hate the series and only read a summary. Yeah, traitors. I want to surprise if the team behind this actually failed in class. Can't even instruct an essay regarding the topic. Yeah, it's like middle schoolers writing this. Like I think we wrote better in middle school actually. Chat's so likable that you forget he didn't do anything throughout the series. See, listen, I don't hate Chad, but why is he ranked so high? Okay, here's the only thing on the list I respect. Okay, Yoroichi Shihoen. My god, you know what we think about Yoroichi. Okay, in her final battle with her ex. Her final battle. So why do they reference 1,000 Year Blood War and then say that she has like a final battle versus Soifon? What sense does that make? Okay, there's not much reasoning behind her being that, besides their fight. She's probably the most loyal of Ichigo's friends, except maybe Orihime. Yeah. They rated Chad so high because he's ride or die for Ichigo and his friends. Yeah, that makes sense. But likable? He's real likable. I guess you're right. You're running me over. My number 3, Yoroichi. That's respectable. Yeah, it actually does feel like they copy and pasted sections from other articles because there's not any type of like central consensus amongst it. This is just like a synopsis of Yoroichi. Somewhat. From like Yoroichi within like the Soul Society arc. That's like, it's like it. Yoroichi's high rated for 2 big beautiful reasons. Yep. Number 2 is our girl Rukia. Okay, everything I said about this list, I take back completely. Rukia is, just for lack of a more descriptive term, amazing. She understands the hazards of her job and follows protocol to the letter whenever the circumstances allow for it, but also takes some rather dubious risks that usually end up paying off. We love Rukia here. We love Rukia. My main complaint about Chad is that Renji stole the spot of Ichigo's best friend. Yeah. Cone at number 1 would be funny. That actually would be funny. That would surprise me. Riatsu, I'm glad you're in the live stream, my friend. Orihime stole Rukia from Ichigo as a best friend. Yeah, that I wish it, yeah. I think Ishin should be on the list. Yeah, he's really likable. Yeah. Rukia number 2 though. I love it. I love this image too. I love they chose a little derpy image of Rukia. Rukia takes her shortcomings very seriously, especially if her Nissan is involved. But when out of scrutiny, her absurdist personality emerges. Huh. Okay, and they also reference her silly drawings. Perfect. Ishin, in my opinion, is the best dad in anime. Yeah, he's a real good dad. He's super present too. Number 1, you say Zaraki. Based on how this list is going so far, I bet they're gonna do like a cop out of like Ichigo's number 1. Yeah. Ichigo is extremely lovable and has been a fan. Okay, so as like a side note, so this person has Bleach as like Bleach's most likable character as Ichigo, and then here we have an article of why Ichigo is a jerk. So there's not a lot of consensus amongst the community of CBR authors, it seems. Okay, his appetite for combat is veiled by a compulsive need to save everybody he comes across. In any case, Ichigo doesn't have too many hangups except the one just mentioned. Why mention even a hangup? There's so many things about this character these people just don't understand. It's like, I love Rukia's glow up in 1,000 Year Blood War. Yeah, that was a beautiful cover art too. Yeah, I'm triggered too. She was so badass against Asnot. She weighs 73 pounds. Oh my god. She's still like menacing as hell in some panels. Yeah. Her Bankai is so cool. It's one of my favorite Bankais, but for sure. You know, her Bankai is incredible. Can't wait to see it animated too. There's like so much one-shot potential. Okay, I'm gonna save this for a little bit later. That's an odd one we just saw with the little platonic power couples. Odd. Okay. The only way to summarize the story. Yeah, I know. That's why it's so funny. I mean, it's like this is funny. Top 10 things about Ichigo. He's highly proactive. Yeah, that. Huh. Ichigo's not only Bleach's protagonist. Is this Lewis Kimber? I think we've read his article again. Huh. What? Why did they like Ichigo so much? Did he make the one? Okay, this is... Okay. Ichigo's a jerk, and here's the 10 best things about him. Man, these guys can piss off. Platonic, huh? Ishin's actually a base dad. Yeah, his Ishin's speech in the very first arc, after Ichigo fights the Grand Fisher the first time, was actually really good. Yeah, that was a really deep speech. I remember rewatching that speech a few times. Yeah, I can acknowledge when she teared up. Yeah, that was great. What's up, Jaren? If I had to pick one word that embodies Rukia, wholesome? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Rukia is so wholesome. Top 10 things about Ichigo that people love. He's highly proactive. It's the word of the day. To be assertive and get things done. In turn moves the plot. I think Ichigo's more of a reactionary character personally rather than fully proactive, but that makes sense. A passive lead will get very little done. Okay. He ranks among the most proactive shonen heroes of all time. Alright. What's up, Sean? Sean Levy. Huh. Okay. Ichigo is confident and self-assured. Okay, that's an interesting. Confident and self-assured. Are these interesting? Interesting. Okay. Ichigo has good fashion sense. Alright, here that is an accurate thing for why Ichigo has some of the best things about him. He always has drippy outfits. Incredible. Also, it's really cool that Ishin said he didn't blame Grand Fisher for Masaki's death. It might be a stretch, but could that be foreshadowing about everything but the rain? Yeah, Mugetsu, I think it is. That's what's so cool about Kubo. There's so much foreshadowing in the early parts of the story that until I was like rereading it, I had no idea. Ichigo's confidence tends to vary depending on his mental state. Yeah, very true. Like after Ichigo's Hollow started taking over, he was like very unconfident, then Rukia had to snap him back together. Yeah, Christian, that is facts. I am planning to watch Burn the Witch. I've listened to a lot of their OSTs and I've used them in a few videos, and I'm excited to watch it. Not hesitant when the world needs saving is reactive, though. Yeah. What else is cool about him? He has an iconic weapon Zangetsu. That's one of the things where people like him the most. The best thing about him is his Zangetsu. And they showed the final Zangetsu. Okay. When he went to Ryukin, he also was surprised when Ryukin called him Kurosaki the first time. Soul Chain, a live reaction to the Burn the Witch? Or what? Ichigo's changed Byakuya Kuchi's mind about Rukia. Why is the fashion number 8 and then him like changing people's mind number 6? I'm curious, what else does he have on here? He has a balanced and adventuring team. Or like an MMORPG. He does have a balanced adventuring team, but that doesn't really make him, that isn't one of the most likable things about him. IMO, the most subtle foreshadowing in Bleach is Ichigo's bedspread. Oh, yeah. Burn the Witch is amazing. If you watch it, though, read the one-shot first. Okay. I'll read it. Ichigo is like an isekai hero. While Bleach is not a true isekai anime, it does have some isekai elements to it, where people in ordinary life find themselves in a new fantasy realm to explore. Ichigo Kurosaki took the lead in Bleach by visiting the rustic afterlife, the Soul Society, and a semi-isekai adventure to save Rukia. Oh, live reaction. Oh, that'd be cool. How long is that his first manga, Zombie Powder? They're not wrong. Zangetsu's speech about instinct and savage nature is very likable. I love the speech about instinct. Oh, yes, the very best thing about this character. The other characters. Well, Zombie Powder does seem cool. Only 4 volumes? Oh, that's not bad. Ichigo has a cool inner monster. He absolutely does. But again, this is not about why Ichigo is a cool or good character. The best thing about him seems to be other characters. Ichigo does have... CBR does have funny power ranking articles, which is actually what the next list we're going to look at. Ichigo doesn't define himself by entirely fighting. Okay, this is odd. Ichigo isn't a total himbo. Okay. That's respectable. That's respectable. Yeah, I don't think it's a total himbo either. I'm glad that Ichigo's not fully done. Game show is based off the main character of Zombie Powder? Huh. Interesting. When Rukia said something about absorbing all of his Rietsu, and that it is a Quincy trait, you can't tell me that isn't foreshadowing. Oh, true. Rietsu, yeah. The cover of Bleach's Volume 24 is inspired by Volume number 1 of Zombie Powder? Huh, that is really cool. Grimshaw's manga cover directly references Gamma. Oh, that is cool. Huh. Okay, this list was... I didn't enjoy this list as much of the best things about Ichigo, because this had so much non-coherence. But here's where it gets spicy. The top 15 strongest characters ranked, and this is one of the ones that I know is going to cause controversy amongst all of us, because this is going to be ridiculous. Given that we've seen 10 characters who could beat Ichigo, and 6 out of 10 of these not even having a chance in hell. But, alas. Number 15, Yoruichi Shihoen. She was the princess of the Shihoen family. But listen, why is she number 15? After finding out her friend Kisuke Uruhara was being set up, she helped him escape from her captivity. She's shown us to be a top-tier fighter in the Bleachverse. Her speed makes her a threat to any opponent, and she might actually be the fastest character in Bleach. For those who know the answer to this, is she the fastest character in Bleach? Because I was watching a Sep the Programmer video, and it implies that Ichigo is above Lightspeed level, and I don't think Yoruichi would be under the same. CBR says stuff like Deku can beat Chad. This article's gonna give me a migraine. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Yeah, if the top 3 isn't the top 3 we already discussed, that'd be actually criminal, man. That'd be absolutely horrendous. Okay, Yoruichi number 15. Okay, that's... I don't... Given that she's 15, I don't have anything to base the rest of this list off, but... That's respectable. Number 14, Toshiro Hitsugaya. Not much to say about him, it seems. This boy's not to be underestimated. He is a prodigy. You take on an Espada in battle, that's true. Even though he's lost a lot this series. Hiroku believes that someday Toshiro will surpass him, and that says a lot. But Shunsui also said that it would be in like a couple hundred years. But I guess Toshiro's final form makes top 15 for sure. Most Bleach characters are above Lightspeed though. That's true. Anya does dodge actual light. Fastest characters. Okay. Yeah, this list makes sense, but I wish it would have referenced like the 1000-Year Blood War transformation. That would have been cool. Mangeku also dodged the... Oh, that's true. Live reacting to Burn the Witch. Yeah, Soul Chain, that'd be cool. Yoruichi would beat Toshiro. With Toshiro's final form though, his final form seems so busted. I guess, but he needs a lot of time to set up though, so it's like, if it's like an all-out battle, that'd be kind of difficult. I feel like he just gets blitzed. He's a guy item 14. Yeah, it's a little silly. Yoruichi's flash step is implied to be second to none, but that alone doesn't make her the fastest. Take Zamari, for example. Oh, his master Sunita doesn't make him math. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. He's a guy number 14? Interesting. Huh. Number 13, Baragon. Baragon's really strong, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't scale the 1000-Year Blood War the same way other characters often do, I feel. There's so many power-ups. But his power is absolutely insane. The second Espada is the fallen king of Wako Mundo, and it's easy to see how he became Hollow Royalty. He's super strong, but maybe I would have a... This is... interesting. Number 13. The data books also literally say that the first Resurrection Ulquior's lances that Ichigo instinctively dodged are Lightspeed. Oh, shoot. Wow. Number 13, Barangan, though. Great power, fantastic design, S-tier design, especially with his release form, but ahead of Toshiro? Why is there a related article? Bleach Toshiro versus Chad for Best Boy. Why is this a competition of Hitsugaya versus Chad of all people for Best Boy? Silly. Oh wow, y'all know your light speed calculations. Wow. I've been trying to watch more Set the Program to try to get it. Both top 15 and 14 should be able to kill Barangan, thanks to outscaling him. Agreed. Barangan shouldn't be here. Yeah, I agree. Okay, now this list is getting kind of ridiculous. Okay, I just spoiled myself on number 11, but I'll wait for that for a second because I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Number 12 is Stark. How is Stark ahead of Yoruichi and Toshiro? How? If Toshiro takes on Gerard and wow, Yoruichi takes on Askin, how in the hell is Coyote Stark there? I love Stark. He's a great, fantastic character, great design, one of my favorite looks. But strength? What? The Barangan shouldn't be here. He can't beat anyone alone with Ryatsu other than his own. Or shouldn't be here either. Yeah, I get he's the only self-formed Espada, but regardless of that, like, with how crazy 1,000 Year Blood War gets, that's why, like, it's difficult, like, to have someone accurately scaled like that. Like, for the time he was in the story, he was really strong. But, like, yeah. He has some impacts of exploding wolves, too. Okay. I got spoiled on number 11 by briefly scrolling down. I think we need to see it. Guys. This is not looking good for us. This is Ichigo Kurosaki at number 11. So maybe the list doesn't consider 1,000 Year Blood War. Hell, man. Still, though, this is... Oh, this... That's what I'm saying. How's he at number 11, bro? What? Ichigo Kurosaki? Ichigo Kurosaki is the strongest part-time Soul Reaper to ever exist in the Bleach timeline. His unique ancestry accelerated his development, so it does seem he knows about the 1,000 Year Blood War given his mixed ancestry, for knowing he's like part, like everything. Ichigo's known for his bullish and abrasive fighting style. And look, they literally even used the image from 1,000 Year Blood War, man. Mr. Seconds are in the series, third of the yeah, this is it's literally his true Shika. Ichigo, where his Zanpakuto condenses and releases, he's describing the Getsuko Tensho. What? It's devastating power. Why is he number 11? There's no reason. Look at his feats. And of course, the related is who's the best captain, Byakuya versus Toshiro. They went hands to hands with Yu Habak and was placed right after Stark. We rage war. If he's number 11, bro, clearly there's some omnipotent characters we don't even know about, man. Yeah, Ichigo should be top 3. Yeah, Kenpachi at number 10. As the current holder of the title of Kenpachi. Listen, watch Kenpachi be number 10, but Unohana somehow be like number 9. Kenpachi does not rely on tricks or any special kind of ability. He suppresses his power so he can enjoy his fights. He unleashes his true power, again referencing 1,000 Year Blood War. Wow. Interesting. I mean, he should be on this list, but not ever Ichigo. Yeah, I agree. With his Bankai, he's able to do an insane amount of damage. However, his lack of control currently limits his ability. Okay, number 10. Alright, number 9. That seems to be a respectable thing with Lil Baro. Lil Baro was literally almost unhittable unless you like blitz him to begin with. But yeah, that's respectable. But I just feel so exasperated. I feel exhausted mentally from seeing Ichigo at number 11 on this list. Wow. Interesting. Taking Count for Your Own World scaling into consideration. Ichigo would wreck Kenpachi. They don't explain why he's above Ichigo. Yeah, I agree. Huh. So Count for Your Own World has a lot of good scaling in there. I'm interested to read it. I gotta finish these movies first, though. Ginjo stronger? Wow, that'd be... Huh. Ginjo with his rage boost is leagues above Yamamoto. Wow. Interesting. Ichigo with Rekalil? Yeah, as long as like Lo doesn't get his like his Volstead dig off, then I think we're good. But he's literally like unhittable, which is real busted of a power system. His deadly stiping. Yep. Okay, number 9. That's respectable. That's only if we didn't see anything else prior on this list, I'd be like, oh, that's fine. Number 8 is Askin Naklavar. Okay, why is he number 8? Takes the same sarcasm and unpredictability with him into battle, which gives him the upper hand. He's deceptively clear. His death dealing. He's really strong. Yeah, I think he's a number top 15. Oh yeah, but yeah, thank God he's on this list. Okay. Is Monk of Destruction form? What do you mean, Monk of Destruction form? They use this again in this previous thing. You mean like Volstandig? Why do they call this Monk of Destruction form? Is that the translation? I've never heard anybody say that. Monk of Destruction? Huh. And a list of the strongest characters, Injo definitely should. If Pernita isn't on the list, I'm a flip. Huh. Yeah, I don't think these guys are stronger than Ichigo. But then how do we have Byakuya ahead of Askin and Lil and Ichigo? Let's just ignore the Ichigo part. Otherwise we'll like lose our mind. He's also the head of the Steam Kuchiki family. Doesn't play into his power. He's got on a lot of his plates. Obviously, man, he's a captain. Okay. His skill sets varied from flash steps and diverse Kido spells to expert swordsmanship and his devastating Bankai. Once he surrounds an enemy with those countless petal blades, it's GG for sure. People have survived his petals, man. Askin's weak power level wise. He doesn't get to shoot Stoffel. He does have a lot of hacks. Monk of Destruction is a literal translation of Quincy? Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, Neki, that's reasonable. Yeah, Neki, that's... Yeah, how is Shanzui above Lil if he was losing by himself without the sword hack? Yeah, I don't think Byakuya is that much stronger than Kenpachi either. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, like how is he... Huh. His attitude's often relaxed and carefree. Why does this matter? His Zanpakuto token be moody and childish and it manifested in other abilities. His manga takes things to a different level. But he literally was losing the fight, man. Shanzui is stronger. Lil is just untouchable. Yeah, but I feel like that's what I feel like Lil being untouchable is why it's so hard to beat him. Now Shanzui won against Lil until then. Yeah, but that god form is just so busted. Byakuya is literally said to be Yoroichi and Kate for your own world. Huh. Okay, number 5. Aizen. Number 5 at Aizen though? 5 out of 15? Ah! He's a traitor's captain of Squad 5 and the supreme leader of the dreaded Arankars. What's he capable of? Unbelievable speed and swordsman play in combat. He can also use a wide variety of impressive Kita without incantations. The most potent is a Shikai. Okay. At least they try to use feats. Not even use feats. They just use like Aizen's actual powers to scale him. But number 5? Aizen at 5, man. I watched the Seth the Programmer video on whether Aizen could I think it's Seth the Programmer, if Aizen could defeat all of Squad 0. I think the answer was yes. Yeah, Blade Hero, you would think that's supposed to be a Ronkar arc, but he references the author references 1,000-Year Blood War like a bunch of times so far. So clearly he's supposed to be up till the end of the series. Aizen should easily be top 3. Buff Cone and Duncan Oji better be top 5. Yeah, with how this list is now, it sure as hell better be. The only form he couldn't beat was his god form. Yeah. Yeah, it was super difficult to beat. That was his power was unreal. Aizen is busted. Why should Jugun be above Aizen? No. Ichibe. Okay. I think Ichibe could be number 4 in the series, but not above these people. But if he remained number 4 and we moved other people around, yeah, that's reasonable. This panel's so cold though. He looks so terrifying with his eyes being entirely white. Yeah, that's sick. Okay. Ichibe could also be. Okay. The epithet of the high priest and the current commander of the royal guard. Okay, he has a range of ridiculously strong abilities. A millennium of fighting experience. They explained his Bankai and everything. Okay. Made him weak as an ant. Alright, respectable. 4 to 15. We'll take it. We'll take it. Aizen vs Squad 0 is hard to think about, honestly. Yeah, it's true. He also never saw his Shikai either. Aizen could have the upper hand. Okay, number 3. Let's see. Gerard Valkyrie. Gerard is kind of busted if not for the Ashwulen. But number 3, If my personal list, I'd probably have on like number 8, number 7. Gerard was part of an elite Quincy force known as the Stern Ritter, where he served as one of Yuhabak's personal protective guards. Okay, so he faces off versus 3 captains. Respectable why he's so strong. But, Mugetsu, your top 5 are Yuhabak, Aizen, Ichigo, Ichibei, and Ginjo. If there was anyone capable of killing Aizen, it would be Ichibei. Yeah. Number 2, who could this be? Okay, listen, we did a poll earlier, and I don't think anyone believes that Yamamoto is above Ichigo, and then someone also said that, like, apparently, like, Can't Figure Your Own World says that Ichibei is stronger than Yamamoto in his prime. So, I'm not sure. Listen, I'm a giant Yamamoto stan. I love Yamamoto, but 2 out of 15? Top 10 for sure. But, in terms of badass characters, if there's a different ranking of sorts, if it was badass characters, yeah, we can keep Yamamoto top 10, but number 2, yeah. Ichigo literally named all Zanpakuto, so it's understandable. So discount Thor above Ichigo and Aizen. Yeah, precisely. Precisely. Okay, Neki, your top 5 is Yuhabak, Aizen, Ichigo, Ichibei, Kenpachi. Kenpachi number 5? You got Kenpachi over Yamamoto? Oh, Mugetsu, you're right. They spelled it wrong. Wow. Yamamutu. I'm sorry. Maybe I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time. Maybe we've all been pronouncing it wrong. They might know something we don't. Yamamutu. Yeah, Lord Duck, my head is throbbing from this chaos as well. Wow. Okay. What's the reasoning? Yamamoto ruled over the Soul Society for 1,000 years, and not once did a single Soul Reaper ever threaten to knock him off his perch. Huh. Well, to be fair, Aizen did threaten to knock him off his perch, particularly, but, yeah. He's repelled numerous invaders from the Soul Society. Wait, okay, listen, we need to read this thing word for word. He has repelled numerous invaders from the Soul Society and even claimed a victory over Yuhabak, the son of the Soul King. Dude, that wasn't the real Yuhabak, man. Wow. Yuhabak that fought Ichibei absorbed Yamamoto's power. He should have been minimum 2 times Yamamoto and so clapped by Ichibei. Wait, why are neither Joker or Pernita on the list? Yeah, clearly not all the Schutzstaffel are that strong. Ichigo body Yamamoto teabag Aizen 1,000 year blood more might be stronger than Yamamoto. I think so too. Listen, this guy thinks that Yamamoto beat Yuhabak. Huh. Aizen's definitely under. Talking about a battle 1,000 years ago. Ew. They're talking about the current battle. Ah, gotcha. Must be a misread. That's a misread on my part. That's my bad. But still, though, I wish he would have specified when they said that he beat him like 1,000, rather than saying he just beat him. Stark and Baragon over Jugum and Pernita. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. Yeah, that fight 1,000 years ago. Thanks for the clarification. Bad streamer, I know, right? Still, though, in my head canon, he's referencing the fight with Yamamoto versus fake Yuhabak, and in my head canon, this author thinks that the story just kind of ended there. But then we see, of course, Yuhabak at number 1. I don't think anyone can debate that. Yuhabak might be one of the most busted characters in all animes. That's reasonable. Yeah, at least Yuhabak is number 1 Yuhabak is number 1 by process of elimination. Yama can beat Pre-Almighty Yuhabak, which isn't all that impressive. Wow, I still can't get over Ichigo at number 11, man. That just seems, wow. Okay. All right, man. That's something. We have the last article of the CBR articles today. Top 10 platonic power couples, and based on Yoruichi and Urahara in the thumbnail, I don't think they're very platonic. Ichigo should have been top 3. So Stark over Jugum, clearly. And Stark over Pernita, clearly. Huh. Alright. See this. Momo Hinamori and Toshiro Hitsugaya. Do y'all think Toshiro has feelings for Momo? I'm not even sure. To be honest, I'm a debater. First, I've seen many times of Yuhabak randomly yeeted at them. They didn't know who he was and had to read his 1,000-year word power list on Verse Wiki. I cry with Rukia and Ichigo as an Ichi-Rukia fan. Lord Duck, I'm in the same boat. I am in the same boat. I was an Ichi-Ruki fan as well. Go for them. They got 1 out of 15 correct. Heck yeah. To be fair, Yoruichi and Kisuke aren't together. Maybe they aren't together in like a traditional sense, but isn't there more going on with them than just more platonicism? They have a close friendship. I haven't seen anything hinting more than that. I don't know. That fight in the 1,000 Year Blood War, they seemed awfully a little bit more than just friendship with, look at Rukia's Bankai and then look at Mugetsu. I'm just saying. Huh. I like your profile picture. After the Asking fight, Yoruichi was so upset with Kisuke that he's been avoiding him for 10,000 years. Oh, really? He's avoiding him? My god. Number 10? Listen, if they are a platonic couple, platonic friendship, platonic power couple, 9 out of 10 though? Disrespectful, man. Disrespectful. Wow. The 2 pranksters of Soul Society. Huh. Hashwald and Bosby. Power couples not romantic. One of the saddest backs. Are they just saying like duos in general? They filled with a ton of platonic couples. These pairs are just friends, and their relationship provides both encouragement and limitless mirth for readers and audience. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Javon. Mugetsu, let's be real. Shanzui is totally plowing his sword. I thought when I was reading that, I thought the same. That there was some, there were some implications there. Christian, maybe some brother and sister. They may have been together at some point, but definitely not at the end of the series. Lord Duck, she's pregnant for some reason. Oh, for a reason? Wow. Ashwald and Bosby, that was sad. Okay. Coyote, Stark, and Lilinet. Okay, they put some respect on Coyote and Lilinet. Okay. Number 7 out of 10? Respectable. I thought they had a really cute dynamic. Number 6 wrong, Giku and Toshiro. That's base. That's a really good image. I like this. Okay. Based on my predictions right now, based on it also being like just platonic friendships, I wonder if they're going to include like Ichigo and Rukia as part of this list. That'd be cool. Oh, Ichigo and Nell. I love Nell. Heshe and Don Chonka. It's gonna be. I don't see anything pregnant either. Maybe someone knows something I don't. Nell and Ichigo. Okay. As well as Sarah that one time. Fun fact: Kubo did say that Bosby has the H and Hashwald has the B because of their friendship. I did hear about that. I saw it on Reddit somewhere. That is cool. Zaraki, Kenpachi Zaraki, and Yachiro. I love Yachiro so much. Watching the most terrifying Shinigami in the Gote 13 run around the cutest girl is never gonna get old. I like that. I actually really do like how they canonized some things that weren't canon prior to the 1,000 Year Blood War, like Memories of Nobody and the design of Shanzui's Zanpakuto spirits. Yeah, I like that too. That was great. Need a source for that. Set it on Clubhouse on. Impressed by your nerve, he adopts her. Oh, I was expecting Shanzui and Ukitake to be here. That's a great duo. Rest in peace to our boy. Yeah, their friendship's fantastic. I love their dynamic. It started this whole thing with Bosby versus Jugrim shippers. Yeah, I did see that. Soifon and Omaida? But is the most entitled, lazy, and annoying vice captain in all the 13 squads. To have him paired with a no-nonsense captain like Soifon makes for some phenomenal banter. That's incredible. Okay, I respect the number 2 out of 10. But number 1 out of 10, I think we all know who it should be. Ichigo and Rukia? Oh, no. Not Ichigo and Rukia. Yumachika and Ikaku. The best couple in Bleach are Yumachika and Ikaku. Both are members of the strictly masculine 11th squad and in public stay true to the aggressive Credo Kenpachi espouses. That's the best pick they're gonna use. Fun fact, Bosby's actual name is Buzzard Black, but nobody calls him that because it's a trash name. Yeah, that is it. I'm not a fan of that trash name. Huh. To be perfectly honest, nobody is entirely sure how platonic Yumachika and Ikaku are, given the former's obvious queer coding and the unbreakable bond between them. Buzzard Black, not Buzzard Black. Gotcha. Huh. Okay, interesting. So they're the number 1 couple, but Ichigo and Rukia aren't on this list. Respectable, don't get me wrong. I would have moved this list. I think everybody in here is fairly accurate to be in top 10. Outside of maybe I guess for the memes, Soy Fawn and Omida is fantastic. I wish Ichigo and Rukia were here though. It's my favorite dynamic of like male and female character in anime. But I am a biased source given my love of Rukia. Oh, guys, I feel exhausted after reading all these articles, man. I'm like, oh, I bet y'all have headaches too. That was, oh, how many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 articles, and we somehow are still breathing and retained some element of our sanity. Rukia small. I can bench 3.2 Rukias. Well, guess what's your max bench? She weighs what? 74 pounds? 73 pounds? CBR articles are tiring. Man, I had to go look at that Kanen KO2 design again. We saw her as a pregnant woman. She still looks like it to me. Huh. Christian, my sanity, although it's not completely gone, I'll be honest, it's a little bit gone. Just a little bit. Hello, Duck Yada. That's funny. Good gosh, guys. That was... Wow. Top 10 coolest characters. That's still... Huh. She goes nowhere on this list, though. My next bench is around 300. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I had bench yesterday. I'm gonna have a pull day today. My sanity is wounded. It's still there, but in pain. Mine as well. Mine as well. Thank God I had y'all here to bear this load with me. Otherwise, I would have absolutely gone off the deep end long ago. Guys, the video for the Dust Diamond Rebellion should be out Friday or Saturday, because I finished it this morning, and so we'll be on the lookout for that. I really want to start doing like streams once a week or so, or once every other week, because I really like chatting up with y'all and just kind of hanging out. We can like react to videos, go through like articles, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff. I think it would be really cool to like sit down with y'all and watch like a Set the Programmer like power scaling video on Bleach, or Clyde doing that same thing, because those are super interesting. And as someone who's super new to any type of like power scaling knowledge, I think that'd be sick to do. Can't figure old world win. So this week is movie, next week movie, next week movie. So roughly like 4 weeks from now, I'm gonna try to record all the Can't Figure Your Own World stuff and then upload them once a week for sake of the algorithm. But yeah, I'll finish through the movies and then we can start the Can't Figure Your Own World. I'll release them in obviously like parts 1 through 3. What does Seth even scale Bleach to in his videos? What he scales Bleach things to, so I know one was like Aizen versus Madara, could Ichigo beat all of the Akatsuki? Kind of stuff like that, which is really interesting. If Naruto and Bleach had a crossover movie, would you watch it? Just seeing Ichigo and Naruto team up and interact? Oh my god, yeah, I would love that. That'd be amazing. I've seen him use Universal Bleach on Twitter, but I don't remember how he does his videos. Yeah, he'll compare it to stuff. Let me see if I can pull something up. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, ranking the captains: Naruto versus Ichigo, Madara versus Aizen. How strong was Yhwach? How strong was Aizen? Can Naruto beat all the Espada? Can Ichigo beat all the Akatsuki? Yeah, so it doesn't do too many Bleach ones, but yeah, that'd be awesome. How retarded Seth is. Yeah, that's why he always has Clyde in his videos, because I know Clyde is another Bleach boy. I like all his videos. Clyde's always great. I've seen him use the Universal Bleach on Twitter. I'm gonna do the crappy Bashin. Oh, what is that? So Beba does Renji with a shotgun. Heck, dude, that sounds fantastic. Whether it's crappy or not, I'm gonna go in with no expectations, and I think I'm gonna love that. Yeah, I'll do that for sure. Also, I know there's like a few more like short light novels that I also probably should cover, or short one shots. Like I still haven't read Ulquiorra's previous one shot, or that one chapter, or that one. I'm not sure what you call it, but Ulquiorra's. Look up Renji with a shotgun. I don't know. Let me upload this in another tab, because my safe search is not on for anything. I don't think Renji with a shotgun would have anything odd, but we almost with that Sunderer thing. Hold on, this is. Oh no, don't go in there. Okay, we'll just stay here. Renji with a shotgun. Huh. What's the clip of it? Okay. Let me see something. Pull this up. The reason the rain arc is also the first piece of Let's get this, guys. Let me turn off the other audio real quick. What's going on here? Daddy's been shot. He's just been shot? I always love Ruki in the room. That's always funny. Ichigo with the grumpy faces. Oh, yeah. So Visa 2004, I love it. I was planning to go get a haircut anyway. Incredible. Why is he a cop? Typical cop attitude, actually. He looks so cool. He looks drippy. He looks scared. Watching television of the world, okay. That's funny. I like that. Renji with a shotgun. That might be my new Discord profile picture. I see. That seems like a good one for me. What's y'all's Discord profile pictures? I know y'all all use Discord as well. That's like my favorite app. I'm always on Discord. Kubo also voices Koen in Memories of the Rain. Oh, I'll have to watch that. Ichigo with the grumpy face. That OVA is super obscure. Cotting is based. God, that's a really new profile picture. My Discord picture is the. Oh, gotcha. No, your profile picture is awesome. One of the ones that like stands out really heavily. Looks good. Mine right now is like, I think it's like a cursed image of like Kefla from Dragon Ball Super. Mine's a stupid looking cat. I switch my profile picture like every single day, to be honest, which is probably bad for all that, but I love it. I just get so change ones. Mine's a stupid looking cat. Yeah. Oh, I for sure will, Ayame. My Discord profile picture is Ririko with the sunglasses like YouTube. I love it. Most Bleach fans don't know the glory of Renji with the shotgun. Thank God I know it now. Bleach is such a fun series. Oh, Ayame, you drew it yourself? That's awesome. Profile picture on Discord is Chair Eyes and Art from Brave Souls. Heck yeah. Yamagetsu, I do have a Discord. Never knew I needed shotgun Renji in my life. Neither did I. Let me see. I can link my Discord. One moment. Gotcha. Yeah, my Discord, if anyone wants to add me, is. I think this is the right number. Let me double check. Yeah, it's my Discord. If anytime you want to chat or do whatever. I'm in Discord a lot. Never knew I needed shotgun Renji in my life. Right? Renji is a must in anyone's life. Shotgun Renji figure win. Hopefully soon. It's so funny that you know about that. I love it. I love Shotgun Reggie. All right, y'all. I have not eaten today, and after those articles, my head is throbbing. So I'm gonna eat, go to the gym, and then work on that video for Friday or Saturday. Filler arc Renji ruined how I see Renji in the main series. God forbid. All you guys, my friends, thank you all for hanging out today. I had a blast streaming, and hopefully next week we can do another stream. I'm not sure what the stream will be on, but maybe I'll do like a community post, and we can talk and like figure out like what we should do for the stream. But I always love hanging out with y'all, and I appreciate the support so much. This is like the dream for me, like the perfect way I'd spend my day. Yeah, Javon, yeah, I'm looking forward to covering Can't Figure Your Own World as well. And got you, Mugetsu. CBR is the worst when it comes to Bleach. Y'all, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day and then get something productive done. If not, just hang out, enjoy yourself, and have a good rest of your week. And I'll see y'all Friday or Saturday with a new video, and then hopefully a stream next Tuesday around the same time. It's been super fun, y'all. Love y'all dearly. Have a good rest of your day. And remember, Renji with a shotgun is based. Bye, y'all.